This is the only known loop-the-loop that's in the UK right now, and it's been dismantled into these 4 pieces for 8 years. And I've just bought it. So I actually designed the shape and the size of this very loop-the-loop 9 years ago for a Red Bull video called Frames of Mind, where we built it in Devon, and it was driven all the way up to Bedfordshire, where we put it in this insane dirt jump course in the woods. It was an epic video of my first time riding a loop-the-loop. But what that means is I'm still the only person to have ever ridden this loop-the-loop, and hopefully that's about to change. In this video, I don't only want to ride this giant 5-meter loop-the-loop that's in my garden, but Jamie has said he wants to attempt to ride his first ever full loop, and you've never ridden anything like this, have you?
No, it's like one in a lifetime thing you would ever do.
It's so sick. But also, I want to put a full loop in the middle of my backyard dirt jumps. That's never been done. No one's ever put a loop-the-loop in a line of jumps. So that's my plan. And first, we have to build it. Having not seen this loop for so long, I was pretty shocked about what condition it was in. It clearly hasn't been ridden. The boards were rotten. Some of them had snapped. It had moss on it. The framework was rusty. And my biggest concern was that the whole thing would be twisted, which would mean the bolt holes wouldn't line up. And if they don't line up, we don't have the loop-the-loop. Which meant we actually had to refurbish the loop before we could even think about building it and riding it.
Matthew.
I've forgotten how big it is.
5 metre tall, 2.5 metre radius.
2.5
5
metres.
metres.
It's 5 metres. Yeah, I think we should cut the sides down. Jake reckons that he doesn't like the steps.
I kind of like the steps, it makes it look a bit more gnarly.
I think it looks a bit rough.
I think this looks rough. Have you seen that landing?
I think that landing's rough. Have you seen the rest of the jump?
Mate, you're northern. You literally define rough. I'm stoked it goes together. There was like every likelihood that in 8 years the whole frame has twisted. That section's bolted together perfectly, which then needs to be flipped over. Jamie, the first time you ever ride this bit of wood here, you're going to be on your bike perfectly upside down. How mad's that? The only time you get to practice this is upside down. Jamie, is that a handrail? Boys, you built the first handrail.
Double handrail.
You're going to need it, mate, when you come out the top of that sideways upside down.
Cheers for the confidence, mate.
It's a really, really bumpy field and not very level, as this is actually pretty much the only level patch we've got, which is why we've nestled it in next to that dirt jump. Pedaling down here, there'll be loads of speed, but if we need it, we've got the roll in for the trails at the top of the hill to get way more speed. Whereas if we put it in the middle, I was going to put it in the middle of the field, but the horses have made it so bumpy, it's going to be miserable. Eventually I want to have it at like in the trail, so big jump, loop, big jump, right? But for now, to test it, it's kind of nice having that jump behind, isn't it?
Lovely.
Well, it just makes it feel like less exposed than on its own. It's completely insane.
It is.
That's way bigger, like significantly bigger than what I remember when it was in the woods. I think because it's in my garden, it just looks way more intimidating.
It's huge.
And it's so much more offset than I remember. The design I gave was 5 meters tall. And interestingly, all those years ago when I designed this loop, I wanted a 5 meter offset. So it's not actually a loop-the-loop, it's more of a corkscrew. You go 5 meters across. Most loop-the-loops, the bit you come out on touches the bit you ride in. So some people actually crash on loops by going round and crashing back into the takeoff. I was so up for it, now it's finished. It's so intimidating.
Yeah,
dude.
when I said I would like to do it, I didn't imagine it being this big.
It's ridiculous.
Massive.
I can't believe it's in the garden. Do you want to know what's mad, dude? Some of my tyre marks are still on this one.
Oh, yeah.
From where the first few goes I did last time, I used to skid round the top, and one of them, yeah, there it is. I came out upside down too far, so I went about 8 meters across. I was pretty up for just pedaling in and doing it, but now it's done, there's no way.
Must have strong legs to pedal in and do this.
Yeah. Now we've looked at it, there's just no way I want to pedal in and try it. especially not without crash mats and things. The first time I ever rode a loop-the-loop, we used crash mats and I came out the top. I feel like the same could happen again. And this ground's even harder. I guess you're not interested in...
No.
But I know how to do it.
I wouldn't do it for any money, that.
I want it to be a success for both of us, and I want it to be in a line of trails, and the only way we'll get there is doing it safely. So I've got an airbag here. We've done so much cool stuff here over the years. I've got an airbag, some kind of crash mats. I think we should just ram an airbag in the middle.
Cushions around the outside.
I think we're going to go too far to the left. I think that's the mistake everyone's going to make. Can you imagine yourself going out the top that way?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we've only got one airbag.
As long as there's something in the middle, then yeah.
We need an airbag, so let's ram one in there and then we can test it. And you wouldn't have done it, would you?
No.
Okay, right, good. let's start practicing. Dude, as loop-the-loops go, 5 metre corkscrews, that's about as safe as you can make it, isn't it? We do go to some extremes, Jamie, for you to live your childhood dreams.
Well, I never dreamed about doing this when I was younger, to be honest. I used to just think about football, but this would be a bucket list thing, really.
Yeah, you realise that sports that require 2 balls are actually way better. Good for you. All I can ask from you guys is you subscribe.
What do you reckon then, Jamie?
Really nervous. As long as he makes it look alright. Scary.
I don't know if I'm going to go too far left or right. Until 5 minutes ago I thought I was going to be perfect. Now I think, if I do go wrong, which way am I going to go wrong? It is a long way left. The first time I ever rode it, I went too far left. Like 8 metres across. So probably, I was 22 and nuts, but the same will probably happen now, eh? I've got to pretend I'm really confident for the boys, because even Jake, who's helped build it, wants to ride it. They're not going to be interested if I make it look like a nightmare. Right then, all right, let's do it. Round we go. Perfect, centre line, follow the black line. Follow the black line, boys. Follow the black line. Yep. Oh my God.
That looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked decent.
Mate, I've gone all tingly.
That was good speed. I hit my nose on the airbag. I wish it wasn't there. I think I'd have done it. I got a face full of airbag, but a very soft airbag.
That was sick. How'd it feel?
Nothing to worry about really, just follow the line.
Solid. It looked good from back there.
Just turn your brain off. Your neighbour could do it. Do you think, George, that I'd have come a bit out the bottom of
Yeah, I think
here?
you were going slow, so you maybe unweighted and then drove down rather than like sticking to the top. Just a touch on the slow side, I thought.
I think you could do it. This is Jake from Monolith. These guys helped me build the whole ramp. They helped me build the skate park. And it's the same thing for you guys, isn't it? Like, when will you next get the chance to ride a loop-the-loop?
On a BMX though.
It's even cooler on a BMX, dude. It's bigger. Jamie, you've got this. This is going to be sick, dude.
I need to see a few more.
It's basic.
Get your bike, Jake.
I don't want to do many more with the airbag there.
What? Well, I think you should do.
You think so?
At least a couple more, yeah.
It made me crash.
You look really inside
but,
though.
like,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, it seemed like you was really inside there.
I did.
Oh, so you think I could have gone left more?
Yeah,
Definitely.
way more.
All right, watch this one. I'm going to go a touch faster and a touch more left.
You okay?
Yeah.
Need a help. Need a hand.
Right, so that time my front wheel came away from the loop, didn't it? So I started doing a backflip. I'm gonna go the same speed, but lean into the handlebars a bit more. Let's do this. This one's gonna be perfect. Good? Yeah. Kinda hurts.
I feel like you weren't fast enough, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Did I fall off
You
it?
gapped
Yeah,
and
you
fell into
definitely
it.
fall off it.
What, I fell off the top of the loop, so I wasn't stuck to it the whole way? No.
Go faster and then I'll go get my pads on.
No, 4.
Yes. That looked better.
I did a last minute pedal. It made a big difference. Am I right in saying I skidded round the end of it?
Yeah, just.
That's good, that means I was still in contact.
Yeah,
Result. I went round it that time just looking at the wall in front of me, because it's always there. The further you go around, the wall is always right in your face, which is really weird. It just keeps,
You're not very good.
you keep riding into a wall.
Hi
Give me a
guys.
fist bump. Thanks, mate. But as I was coming out of it, obviously you crash guaranteed because of the airbag. Was I online? I'd have pulled that, wouldn't I?
Fully.
Yeah, that one would have worked. So I've figured out all the teething problems for you chaps. So I suggest, look, Jake's up, padded up, helmet on. Co, would you like a go?
Yeah.
Oh God, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you look good. Could have even lent a bit more left. You were on the line. Jake's ridiculously nervous. Until like an hour ago, he's never ridden a bit loop-the-loop. He'd helped build this one, and now he's got the bike in the van. He's going to try it, which I think is the sickest thing. He's going now. Get it. Go on, couple cranks and just go left. Yeah, Jake, you've done it, mate. Go left. Left. Yeah, boy. What, boy? That was sick. Yeah. So you like fell from there.
Yeah.
And then smashed into the loop there.
Did it go fast enough?
No, but that's alright for your first attempt, because it means you get more airbag. You alright, Matt?
Matt, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, why didn't you answer?
It sounded like you braked.
I did, I skidded. Looking at the line in front of you, relentlessly until you hit the airbag. Okay. Of which you will hit. You got this. Yes, Jake, that's it. Lift! Yo!
Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah.
Winded? You alright?
Yeah.
You're like, it's such a good effort, to be fair.
Go on, Jay. Look at your bars.
Yeah, he's got that.
You alright? Yeah. You stayed in contact with the loop, but you ended up coming down off the edge here. Look. Yeah, here's some gloves.
What did you say?
Smiley Health Ed gloves dropping soon. Along with Jamie's Loop the Loop TikTok post. Right, follow the line, and you're actually good at this. Turn your brain off.
I ain't got a brain, so that's
Just off, like, if someone told you to ride along that line and it was in a car park, you wouldn't fail, would you?
No.
And if the line bent to the left, you'd still be able to do it, wouldn't you?
And
if the line went from there, 6 foot in front of you up a slope, you'd still be able to do it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Do that and the slope just carries on. Okay. Never put your head back. I actually think Jamie's a perfect candidate for this, because he's not done so many tricks over so many years that his brain anchors to other things. It's just like, follow the line. You can backflip, which is your worst enemy as soon as you start to flip. But I think like he can ride along a black line, which means he can do a loop-the-loop. Go for it! Just follow the line, I promise you, you'll be fine.
Go on, Jamie.
Go on, Jamie.
Go on, Jamie.
2 hard cranks, the rest doesn't matter. Follow the line. Go on, fast. Look at the line. Left, all left, all left. Yes, Jamie. All left. Yes, Jamie.
Oh my god. Oh, what the that felt that's what I thought.
You couldn't have done a better attempt, man. Compared to Jake, who's just killing himself round it, you had the softest, nicest crash.
Oh my god, my heart is
You bailed, but I think for a first effort that was unbelievably good.
I feel like I tried to bail though.
No, you just hit the back. Like, it was so dialed, mate. It was so sick, wasn't it? Danny, show him like, watch it back in slow-mo. Is that legit?
Yeah. How are my legs? Pure jelly.
You've done it, mate. You're on the line. You looked back a lot for a flip, and that meant you like you rotated faster than the loop. So you kind of, that's why you had such a nice crash, because you pulled away from it by the time you hit the airbag.
Yeah, but you told me to turn my brain off and follow the line, and that's what I've done. Good knowledge.
Do you reckon Jamie's got it?
He has got it.
Let's go.
Maybe not. Let's go.
Go on, Jamie.
Get it, dude. Pedal hard. Yes, hard. That's it.
You sat on your tyre.
Oh,
yeah. Did you hit your bum hole?
Yeah.
Oh, so you definitely sat on your back tyre?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you've torn it? Do you want Jake to check it for you?
I can check it for you if you want.
You're lucky you got a slick rear tyre, dude.
Oh.
Is it your front bum or back bum?
Is it your front bottom or your rear?
I think in the middle one.
Oh, it's Disney.
The Biffin's Bridge.
Disney your balls and Disney your arm.
Yeah, you want to see?
Look, there's Jamie.
Jamie's hurt his bottom.
Snagged his bum on his back tyre.
Right, bend over.
You alright, mate? I can't wait to see it in slow motion. You stopped dead upside down on a loop. That's mad. You just want to inspect the damage.
No, I don't. It looks so painful, Jamie. Have you got a hole in your trousers? Open your legs.
Oh, there she is. Look, didn't take you long. Hang on, that came up.
How not to loop with Jamie. He goes up, 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 and then he looks like a...
threw your head back for a double backflip.
Can you see? And then always...
Oh, your bum eats.
Yeah, it does.
And then what's the impact?
And then the impact
he's already in pain.
He's done an upside down bunny hop.
Stop looking back. He's turned it into a front flip.
I'm glad it's a bit of entertainment for him.
Let's see the tyre mark. Oh, it's black. Yeah. Right, Jamie's out for this evening, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fair effort. Jake wants to go tomorrow morning. Is that right?
Yeah.
You done for today?
Yeah, done for today.
Stem on my belly and I bent my wrist. Everyone's hurting a bit. It was a pretty good first evening session, given that it's only just been bolted together. But we're gonna have another stab in the morning, day 3. I was very close to pulling the airbag out the way, but then on that last one, maybe it was after just sitting out for a few minutes, I've forgotten how fast to go. I'm just gonna go quicker, and I reckon tomorrow morning we'll have the airbag out the way, and I've got this part of the challenge done. Then it all needs moving, redoing, build a jump to put it in a line. But yeah, good first evening session. Well done, boys. Day 3 now on the loop. We're back up and running. Airbag's in. Jake's pulled out. Jamie's pretty on the fence. I'd like to get it done within 5 attempts. I don't want to just keep slamming into the airbag. I really want to pull it. But we're actually going to speed gun my speed coming in to make sure that the speed off of that left hit is fast enough to get around the loop for when we move it. There's been some doubts last night when we were thinking about how fast we're pedaling into this loop, that actually this line of trails isn't quick enough to get around the loop. I can't think of anything worse than moving it and realising that we haven't got enough speed. You'd find out the hard way. So speed gun's going to be helpful, but we've still got the airbag in, so there's some work to do.
Yeah.
I think 23.
23.
Alright, you're good?
That was good.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was well good.
What do you reckon you hit? Speed-wise?
Coming in then?
Yeah.
That was 23 mile an hour. What was it?
23 miles.
It felt like it, mate. Was it really?
Yeah, legit.
That's quite fast for a set of dirt jumps. I'd have pulled that. I'm going to do one more and then we'll pull the bag away. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. 2 in a row, I think. If the bag wasn't there, I'd have ridden away.
Yeah, you got that.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Watch it back and
They were like controlled. There was big crashes, but they were controlled. I was like hitting it square and thinking I was on the roll there. Yeah. Woo! Wow, that looks so much gnarlier, doesn't it? Oh. And let's cover up this steel crop. Yeah, I'm pretty confident, boys.
I think.
Ready, boys? Yeah. Follow the line. Maximum effort. Come in. Go on. Who put that sausage there? Thank you. I saw it coming a mile away and I was like, uh-oh. It's really hard to like know what to do when you're upside down. It's like flying a helicopter towards you. You know, or a remote control car, you know, the controls are backwards. Weird analogy. Oh, let's go again. Yes! That is such a buzz! You wouldn't believe how good that feels. That feels ridiculous. Yes, boy. Jamie, you've got to chase that feeling. It's wild. Yeah, we've got to get you around that. I'm going to do it again. That was sick. Yes! That is a good way to start the morning in a garden. Quite unusual. I might just like pedal in and find an awkward way of jumping this hip, Toby. You could speed gun my exit speed. That landing's rough, but I think I just want to test it because if that doesn't work, we've got to rethink the whole thing. So I need to be at least 23 really. And then we'll get the airbag back in for you, Jamie, yeah?
Oh,
Hell of a morning. I'm so stoked. That is like bucket list stuff. A loop the loop on a bike feels just like outrageous. 21. 21? Yeah. No! That's well in the danger zone. All right, back to the drawing board then. Day 4 now. So what we've found is it's not going to be as simple as just moving the loop and putting it after this dirt jump, because 23 miles an hour is the sweet spot, and we're about 21, which, although it's only 2 miles an hour, from the tests, if you leave the loop, you're doomed, you crash massively, and I can't afford to take that risk, especially after riding a line of dirt jumps, you know. So it's going to take some rethinking. I have done a lot of crazy stuff on this farm with the house jump, the skate park, we built a pit bike track, but I think this one's going to take the most head scratching, I imagine. So while I try and find a solution to all of that, Jamie is keen for a few more goes, because we need to get this man round a loop after he sat on his tyre and ate his bottom, didn't you?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Have you recovered?
Partially.
Do you want to show the viewers?
I don't think they would want to see that.
So the airbag's back in, he's going to do some practice. I'm keen to ride it without crash mat, so we've got a good day of riding ahead. And then I have to figure out what the hell I'm going to do to bring this dream to life. I put the Insta360 on my head because I'm interested to see where I'm actually looking. I keep telling Jamie not to look back. I'm interested to see where the middle of this shot actually is. I imagine it's just going to be a wall in front, but we'll see. Look forward. Yes. Woo! Yes. Woo! Come on, go fast, fast. Jump, jump, jump. Oh! Oh! You winded.
24.
Fastest man yet, but he took all of that speed to the lower back. If your weight was
I
over
think I
the...
should have gone faster.
No, you went 24.
Oh, really?
As soon as your weight goes backwards, past like the normal riding position, you loop out. So you actually have to lean into the bars. You want to stick to it the whole way round.
Oh, God. I'm stuck, mate.
Are you there?
Well, I feel like I'm a head down.
What's it back?
Jamie's made good progress. But while I've got a good day for it, I really want to just get all the padding out the way and do it for real, which is going to make it look so much bigger again. Yeah, this one's going to be scary but worth it. Yeah. Thank you for the motivation and the big fry-ups. Everyone good? Guys, let's go. Maximum effort. Come in. Yeah, boy! Whoa! Yeah, boy! Whoa! That steel frame in the middle was scaring the life out of me. I'm gonna have another one. That was me. My legs were, I was so far over the bars then. That is such an insane feeling. I absolutely, absolutely love it. Thank you. Mwah. It's gonna take a bit of time to get Jamie around it. I have a plan of how we can link it all up. We're gonna build a new takeoff to feed into that hip to give more speed. We've done some research. Actually, Mike Hucker-Clark 11 years ago rode a loop-the-loop in a set of trails, but it doesn't make me less hungry to get it done in the garden. Legend.